Hey everybody!
Hey guys!
This is MaJeliv. We're the Vasquez family. I'm Matthew.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Jemmy.
I'm Jose.
And I'm Joshua.
And today we are jumping back into some classic movie reactions with the 1984 film The Terminator, directed by James Cameron. We've been wanting to watch this movie for a very long time, and we're finally sitting down to watch it. We watched Aliens not too long ago, so the sequel to Alien by James Cameron, and so now we are continuing our James Cameron journey. We've always been a fan of his. In terms of our family, the three of us, the younger guys have only seen, I've only seen Avatar, the Avatar films, and then Titanic. Jemmy has. Josh and I still have to see Titanic. But yeah, we're kind of going on a James Cameron run here. So, do you remember, Dad, where you were when you saw The Terminator?
I probably saw heavily edited versions of this on TBS or TNT when I was a kid. When we finally got cable, I was ecstatic, and then I finally saw the half robot, half man. So obviously it was way after I was, I don't even know, maybe 12, 13 years old. And so the edited version, obviously, I've never seen like this, like the full from beginning to the end. Very similar to like Alien.
Yeah.
When we watched Alien together, I've never seen the unedited, just straight like what people experience in the theaters. This will be my first time.
Wow. Gotcha. And how about you, Mom? You've never seen this, right?
I have never seen this. I think the closest I ever got was the attraction at Disney. Right? Wasn't there like a 3D...
At
Universal.
Universal Studios.
Terminator
yeah.
2 3D experience.
That's
I'll tell you
it.
this.
I don't know anything else.
Do you guys remember, really quick, I know we're going to start,
No, you're good.
but the cartoon show we've talked about, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Yes, I
I
used to
think
watch
they
that.
did one episode where there was a Terminator tomato. Like a side, I don't know what, I could be wrong. If you guys
tomato?
have any clue.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's the first time I was like, what is this I'll be back thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always
That's
heard
probably
with,
all I know, too.
I've always heard the same.
Anyway, so that's the most I've ever experienced, which ironically we'll talk about the whole I'll be back line.
Yeah.
That was kind of strange, but anyway.
Interesting.
All in all, we're very excited to jump on in, and we're happy to have all of you guys join us. So again, thank you for joining us. If you guys are on YouTube, you guys are watching an edited version of our reaction. If you want to have access to our full uncut watch along to this movie as we watch The Terminator, you guys can have access to that by becoming a member of MaJeliv by either clicking the link in the description or this card up above to have access to our Patreon, or by clicking that join icon next to the subscribe button. So you have two ways to become members of this channel, have access to the Terminator uncut watch along, as well as other uncut watch alongs that we have on there. But regardless, let's jump into The Terminator. Here we go.
2029. That's
That's in 5 years.
That is not far from now.
That's a little scary.
God, I hope Los Angeles does not look like that.
just remember, guys.
years.
This was 1984.
Well, we didn't get Back to the Future.
I mean, this is like 2 years after Return of the Jedi. A year before Back to the Future.
I remember loving the music of Terminator 2. I don't remember the music of this one. The machines rose from the ashes of the nuclear fire. The war to exterminate mankind had raged for decades, but the final battle would not be fought in the future. It would be fought here in our present, tonight.
Wow. Whoa.
Okay.
That's insane, because it's only morning here. That means it's not even happening.
So wait, there's machines coming out of nuclear, like, just rising?
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess they'll show us.
Arnold.
I already like the world building, though.
Linda Hamilton. Sarah Connor. Oh, there it is.
I think we are going to see some
that
actors,
theme
though.
is so cool, man.
Probably that we've...
Ooh, I like this.
This theme is awesome.
This is a cool theme.
Ooh, the
Yeah.
synth. It's almost like a Western
yeah.
synth.
Family, I will say this. We watched this to experience T2. Terminator 2 is... Man, I love that.
Well, guys, cool how these are like the
Okay,
letters, right? The Terminator.
1984.
1:52 a.m.
That's funny. I was just
Oh,
on
wait,
the phone
what?
with the trash
Okay.
company.
So we just saw Into the Future at the very beginning.
Right.
But we're in 1984.
Something's in his trash can.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
It's a human.
It's a man. It's the man.
Wow.
There he is.
So here where you see him, he was actually became very famous from the movies Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, so that was before this?
Yes,
But then this was
I
like a...
believe so. And then this made him a movie star.
Dude, he's huge. He's like...
Yeah.
Or he's
man-ish.
Mr. Olympian.
My turn.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Not gonna see anything now.
Look who it is.
Oh, from Aliens.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah. It's Mr. Bill.
Uh-oh.
Your clothes. Give them to me. Now. You asshole.
Ooh. Ew.
What did he take out?
His
Heart.
heart.
Oh my gosh.
Just give him the clothes.
That's one way to go shopping.
No, Mom.
That's an awful way to
No,
go.
no. That is not how you go shopping.
When the mannequins fight back.
He seems to be traveling through like,
I know. Does he
Electricity.
travel
Yeah.
like that?
yeah. Oh, there he goes. Or if it's still him.
Oh, you're right, Jim. It's somebody else.
It is.
Oh, all of them from this future fight.
Isn't he in Aliens too? Aliens
Oh, yeah.
as well.
He's the
Yeah.
guy with the gun.
Oh, let me introduce you a old friend of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
Forgot his name already. That sucks.
What was first, aliens or this?
This.
No, this.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Did you just see a real bright light?
Aw.
You just see a real bright light.
Hold it right there. He's rabbiting. Hey! I said
He's
hold it.
rabbiting.
He's rabbiting.
Huh.
The atmosphere of this movie is so
Yeah, the
unique.
atmosphere already.
And the music
The
too.
alleys.
Oh.
Sounds like Mario.
Mm-hmm.
What day is it? The date. 12th. May. Thursday. What year?
What year?
Yeah.
So is he human?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah.
He seems like he's human.
Yeah,
Notice
because
the
He's
difference
able to
between
talk more. The way he talks is a lot
Yeah.
more.
and there's also his back is scarred.
And there's the similar theme where all of them are coming with lightning, so they all are coming into this time with from a future
Mm-hmm.
with a certain motive.
It's like someone spared them from the future to kind of give humanity a second chance or something.
Correct.
Sounds.
He
Ooh,
actually went to a
theory.
clothing store.
that's how you shop.
That's how you shop.
Right.
Oh man.
Love that detail.
A just sponsorship.
Nice.
We're
With
not
the
endorsed.
Velcro strap.
They were.
I love how visual James Cameron tells his story.
Mhm.
Like, there's not a lot of words that have to be spoken to show what's going on.
Yeah, you could put it on mute.
Yeah.
And you would know what's happening.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Of course, you'd miss out on the music. But
Of course.
Oh.
Oh.
3 Sarahs.
Oh. Guessing that's.
Great cutaway.
because now you know exactly who that is.
Right.
Whoa. What is she
Nice
driving?
bike.
Aw.
Who's
the
the
Vespa.
actress, Steph? Forgot.
This is Linda Hamilton.
She's gonna be in Stranger Things season 5.
Mm-hmm.
What?
She's-
This is so exciting.
Which tells you about the vibe that they're gonna go for.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know exactly who it is without even knowing who it is.
The music.
You hear the music? Mm-hmm. There he is.
This isn't real leather, is it?
What a little brat.
She just. What?
Look at it this way. In 100 years, who's gonna care?
Oh my gosh.
That's one way to look at it.
Which will it be? All. They close early. Wrong.
Oh my
I
gosh.
just took him.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't have any money.
Poor guy did nothing.
I don't care what you're doing. Come and get me.
Look at that. Look at that. He's looking for the same name.
What did she do in the future? Remember? In 100 years, nobody's
Yeah.
gonna care. Yeah, right.
Oh, that is cool.
Is that a foreshadow?
Mm.
He's a tamarind. Don't touch the dog.
Jerry, don't you dare
Don't
touch the dog.
Sarah Connor.
Yes.
No way.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
What?
Dude.
He doesn't even check. He's just gonna knock them all out.
Sarah Connor, 35, mother of 2, brutally shot to death in her home this afternoon.
You're
Horrible.
dead, honey.
Late breaking news.
What a friend. You're gonna love this. What is
I.
wrong?
A lot is wrong with her. Isn't that the same girl that was just like, in 100 years,
Yeah.
he's gonna care?
Yeah.
Just got a
Yeah, look
great
at it
sense
this
of
way.
humor.
Choose
Hurry
your
up,
friends
hurry up.
wisely, guys. I guess she's just trying to survive, though, right? She's working.
Yeah.
Sometimes we make friends in unlikely places.
It's frightening.
Hey, see how he's on edge about it?
Oh, cool.
I mean, not cool,
That is
but
cool
it's
transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say on a visual level, it ties you back to that.
Oh,
moment.
look, see? We're getting back to where we were.
Is this future now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, they're showing us where he was before. I think.
Yeah. It has to be.
Again, something about practical effects, man. It just hit different back then, and all the visuals. No. Eesh.
Hey.
It's like a nightmare, man. I can, especially knowing how everything's supposed to turn out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool shot.
Uh-huh.
You feel like you're.
It doesn't feel like the camera's there.
He thinks he's sucking it.
Sarah?
Hello?
First time I ripped the buttons off your blouse once.
He rehearsed that.
His whisper, yeah.
He probably memorized that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this actor.
Introduction, right?
Yeah.
As we're doing that, he's just, oh my gosh, Bishop.
Large caliber weapon. You know, these work.
What's
What's this?
No, these work. I'm gonna use that.
Oh my gosh, the 80s
The
style,
80s,
man.
yeah.
The hair, man.
Did you see Pugsley?
When Frizz was attractive, what happened?
Bro, to see that hair come back would be quite.
Look at the size of
Quite
that.
something.
Like, oh, cool. I don't remember an iguana being in this movie.
Interesting pet choice. It's like the past, the dinosaurs.
Don't walk alone. Oh no, and she's on a bike.
A slow one, because it's a Vespa. Or I guess maybe we'll see how fast it goes.
No, it's the music.
That's the sound. You're right, Jimmy. I love that. I hate it, but I love it. This is a good suspense study. You hear that, like, light little ring?
There. Oh. There's the right person.
Did you reach the next girl yet? No, I keep getting an answer machine.
I love these shots.
Give me a cigarette.
He's got one in his hand. Oh, it's such good writing.
No, did you see how it started wide and then they still kept the same shot and then he ended up coming in the foreground? Like, it's so great.
Story as it comes in.
Yeah, so
Spectacular fire
she needs to
fueled by all oil.
she needs to be careful.
That's pretty concerning.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Imagine that.
I wouldn't want to be alone.
That piano is really good. It's kind of like her iconic thing.
She's so smart, though. She's like, if I was them, if I'm looking at the phone book, there's
How much
only
time
3 of
do I
us,
have?
and I'm the last one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's freaking terrifying.
Oh,
You see your name as next? Come on.
She needs to call the house, right? Because they're at her house.
yeah.
We can't go back there.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what I would do, man.
That guy, you see him?
I love
No
her
cell
jacket.
I
phones.
was like, what are you gonna do?
I know. Oh my gosh, I love her outfits.
You see how that guy was kind of like the audience on both sides of her?
Oh
a good
god.
guy.
Okay.
And she thinks it's him that's going after her.
450.
$4.50. She give her $5 and she give her 50 cents back.
Oh.
Now
Quick-
she can
quick
use
maths.
the payphone with 50 cents.
That's when 450 was like worth $20.
Right?
It's a sick spot.
She's gonna end up killing her friends.
Girl loves her music.
I know.
That's terrible.
No. Don't die.
Oh man.
And this guy's a robot. He doesn't know.
Such a good shot because it feels like something's watching her.
That's the boyfriend.
bust you up, man.
No, man.
What is she making?
Oh no. Poor Matt.
Oh.
Oh no.
Man.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. It's awful.
Awful.
Jeez, man. That's how you know he's...
Wait, but it's the same amount of times. He shot her 6 times.
Man, this tension is
got there
insane
fast.
right now.
No way he's, already there.
Doesn't he travel by lightning?
I don't know.
It's like scanning the room.
It's a good song.
It's a really good song.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Oh, she thinks it's him. Oh my gosh.
This is how you know, if you didn't know already, that this is not a man. Awful.
This is horrible.
Oh my goodness.
The way he moves is so good because he doesn't feel human.
Oh my gosh.
This guy is truly a soldier.
Come with me if you want to live.
That one, I remember, I know that line. Oh my god.
That face she just gave though, dude, she realizes this guy is not, what am I experiencing?
Yeah. And what's trying to kill her?
And here we go.
Leaving the building.
The chase ensues. No.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh, that's so cool.
Now it's definitive who the machine is. I love it.
What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
He's gonna take the car.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Don't hurt me.
She's so good.
Uh-huh. I don't know where this is going, dude. That's why... That's...
James Cameron.
All of his movies are like that.
This is how you do exposition, my friends.
Yeah.
1L19. Westbound and Olympic approaching over.
He's mocking him.
He doesn't have any eyebrows anymore.
Oh yeah, they burnt off.
That shot, right?
Crazy,
That,
yeah.
that behind the car shot
Yeah.
like that?
Oh my gosh, dude.
The 600 series had rubber skin. We spotted them easy. But these are new. Sweat, bad breath, everything. Very hard to spot.
They cannot make things like that yet.
Not yet.
Then you're from the future too, is that right?
Right.
Right.
Ow.
And it absolutely will not stop. Ever. Until you are dead.
God, man, so good.
Save her.
It's crazy though because what they did with Arnold's like makeup is he still looks not real.
Yeah.
So well done. Something about his face is so off-putting.
Why does it want me?
There was a nuclear war. It was the machines, Sarah. A new order of intelligence. Then it saw all people as a threat, not just the ones on the other side. But there was one man who taught us to fight. His name is Connor. John Connor. Your son, Sarah.
That's why they're trying to kill her. She's the mother of the... Man.
Trying to stop it at its root. Crazy.
Dude, how do they do that?
Ugh.
That is very impressive.
Scars, man.
Anyone can be a director, but to direct this?
Yeah.
To direct cars, like...
Real cars, mind you.
This is no CGI.
No.
But you feel it. Like,
Yeah. Well, and plenty of directors have done it. It's just like, yeah, it's to capture this emotion as well throughout all of it is...
It's just so brilliant to see. Oh my god. Oh, how? What? Oh.
And the cop cars are pursuing them. And they're gonna think it's him.
And they think it's him. Oh my gosh, and he's gone?
no way, he's gone, dude.
He's still there? Oh no.
Are you sure it's them? I mean, maybe I should look at the bodies. Or...
No, they've been identified, and there's no doubt.
It's just fun about her friends.
Your doctor.
Criminal psychologist.
Is Reese crazy?
Well, that's what we're gonna find out.
Wow.
What a character introduction. Ow. Ow. Why?
He got shot in the arm.
Oh, no. No.
Eee.
You know, just performing a surgery on my arm, nothing big. Oh, he's taking out the bullet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, very cool. Ugh.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Oh. Oh, his eyes. Yeah. Ah, haha.
Oh.
I mean, if you don't need it, right?
I can't watch.
It's just to think about what he's doing. That is disgusting. Oh, oh my gosh.
Wow.
Dude.
And then they reveal the face. Oh, that is so cool.
Jeez, man.
How?
And then he checks his hair. Wow, that's amazing.
Man.
We got 30 cops in this building.
Just 30?
Not for long.
Not for long.
Nope.
Jeez, man.
Yep, there he is.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, he's gonna break it.
I'll be back.
There it is.
That's where it comes from.
There it
I'll
is.
be back.
That is satisfying.
Yep.
He
Dude.
just battle rammed that thing.
No.
How many policemen did we say?
Oh my goodness, this is horrible. Man.
Awful. Oh my gosh.
Now do you believe him?
Ah.
What's crazy is now anyone that would have believed her or him
It's dead.
is dead.
Yep. Hi. Run. Oh, this is insane.
Sin.
That guy in the studio. Going crazy, man. What is this? Oh, it's underneath the road.
Yeah, it's like under like a bridge or something.
You're talking about things that I haven't done yet in the past tense. It's driving me crazy.
You asked him to talk.
Come on, do I look like the mother of the future? Am I tough? Organized? I can't even balance my checkbook.
Preach it, sister.
I haven't asked for this honor, and I don't want it. Any of it.
This is where we started.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez. No.
No. Yeah, they're literally killing machines. Like, just. I love how she has a first aid kit.
Uh-huh.
That sounds like me. That's something I would do.
That was cute.
Dang!
Hey, there's a dog.
We need a room.
All right, the kitchen.
With the kitchen. Must be hungry.
Uh-huh.
Hungry, but I also wonder. Maybe they hate kitchens. Yeah.
The Terminators?
Okay.
Mm. What if that's not his mom? Her mom.
Yeah, it's not her mom.
Mm-mm. No, he's already broken in. Look at that.
No way.
Very gently.
Mm.
What happened to his back?
I know.
So much pain. So you feel nothing?
I came across time for you, Sarah. I love you. I always have. Shouldn't have said that.
Should he be throwing those things?
No.
They capped him off.
Mm-hmm.
It's safer.
That's why they were gentle with that, so that it's protected. The piano is her theme.
Yeah, the first time that we hear the piano.
I mean, he's losing. There's John Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
If you think about it.
Dude's like,
I like that detail.
It's the only thing you can do.
so cool, man.
Like, how are they gonna beat this guy? That's probably why there's so many movies. How does this end?
I mean, it's possible. He made some future bombs with just the materials that they have. Isn't that the same? No. It looks like the same tunnel as Back to the Future.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Same,
Back
same
to the Future
kind of
2,
tunnel.
Yeah, same kind of tunnel.
This is
He
crazy.
shot.
Little fireworks
Yeah.
Not doing anything.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Oh.
Whoa. What?
No.
Get up. Oh my gosh. Final showdown.
Oh.
No.
Is that what the foreshadow?
He went
Nah,
over.
it's
He
the
went over the
foreshadow.
truck, and now the truck went over him.
Yep. No, stay in there.
Yeah, no, that's a yeah.
How is he still alive after that?
He's a
'Cause he's a
cyborg.
cyborg, Matt.
A highly intelligent, insanely advanced cyborg. Ew.
Out.
Come on. Oh my gosh.
No way, bro.
You're not gonna outrun
Oh.
It's a gas truck too.
Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running.
Come on.
Ooh. Ooh.
No. Isn't he in that dumpster? Kyle?
Man, Reese is a beast, man.
Seriously.
Yo, that is stunt work like nothing else, man. That's a real person in a suit.
He's melting.
No.
No.
No,
It's
don't
not
go
done.
to it.
There's no reason for you to have to walk towards the fire. I think just keep walking the other way.
Sarah. Walk the
Oh,
other
look
way.
at that. That's a cool. The way he immerses out of the smoke is awesome.
As we've
Movie's
learned
not
with,
over.
as we've learned with him before, just as you think it's done.
There he is. It's moving. It's moving. It's moving. Yes.
Oh no, man!
Mm-mm.
Run! Oh my gosh!
Like, what do you even do to kill that metal, right? Like,
You'd have to crush it like in a. Right?
a trash thing or something?
Those trash things.
Oh my
Maybe.
gosh, dude. This was made in the 80s, too.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Close.
What?
It's the good robots. Woohoo. Oh my gosh, dude. That is crazy.
Can it see them? Or is it like blind right now?
I don't know.
That metal is not.
Wow! Oh, her foot! Ow!
Oh my god. That leg doesn't.
Her leg. Ay.
Mmm.
Ow.
Ah.
That piece of metal or something.
Oh, come on, dude.
It does not stop.
It's an
That's what you
electric.
said, Josh. You gotta shoot it in the eye.
The
head.
The head of the machine.
Keep going. Keep going.
Come on.
That button from earlier.
Push it. Push it.
Push it. Push it. Push it. Yes.
There it is. There it is.
Wow.
Yes. Smash. Smash it.
Oh my gosh. Ja.
I mean, her mom is gone too.
Literally everyone she loves and knows is dead.
Yeah.
Like.
Also talks about the impact she's, you know. Wow.
Chicken.
She is pregnant.
She's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Should I tell you about your father?
Man.
Boy, that's a tough one. In a few hours that we had together, we left a lifetime's worth.
Usted es muy hermosa, señora.
What did he just say?
Gracias.
Wow.
No freaking
Wow,
way,
man.
dude. Get out of here with that.
Viene una tormenta.
He said there's a storm coming in.
Wow, dude.
That's crazy.
Dude. No way.
Man.
That is amazing.
Oh, man.
That is amazing.
Because we know the rest based on
Storm.
what he described.
Thunder, electricity.
Oh, man.
Dang.
Wow,
It's an
man.
awesome theme.
What a movie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That is.
What a phenomenal movie.
I guess I had a question. So, did this change the future in that Reese won't be in the future like he was before he went back?
You know, it's interesting because it without it being too like super smart about the whole time travel thing, it is the whole, you know, time is relative. Like it's
Well,
was always
he'll
gonna
still be in the
happen.
future
Right.
because in the future he was meant to go to the past.
Correct.
So he still has to be born in the future, right?
Right.
He still has to come into play,
Reese,
but it's that whole
right.
thing of if John Connor, right, the son gave Reese that picture, it's almost like he planted that because he knew.
Well, he knew
never
that
told him.
in order for him, like for his existence, he needs to send him over.
Mm-hmm.
To be
Wow.
conceived, but then he wouldn't live as long, maybe.
Wow.
I was very impressed with this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never knew what the Terminator was. I mean, even the name Terminator, like I didn't put two and two together that he actually terminates. You know, that's like his mission is to terminate a certain individual. I'm very curious about what's next.
Right.
It was very like I don't know. It was a good movie. It's just when he got robotic and then he kept staying alive and staying alive and staying alive.
Yeah, I do feel like
After a
it
point,
might
you're
have been
like, "Ugh."
prolonged a little bit, but it's just to build the suspense, and
Right.
also I think
And it helped build Sarah because like she needed
Yeah.
to face it on her own.
she's starting to become quite the soldier in the way that she was persevering and having to fight on her own.
Yeah.
Stand up for herself even after losing this guy Kyle. And so that's kind of what they were developing there, is that sense of her having a fighting spirit. I mean, I don't really know where this could go afterward. You know, it's kind of that whole thing. I know you do, Dad, because you've seen Terminator 2. But this is definitely one of those stories that it rounds itself out quite.
Yeah.
You know,
It
quite
closes everything.
literally,
It's,
yeah.
I'm sure James Cameron, clearly there's a second, right? So I'm sure he had ideas of what he would do, but you can never make a movie assuming that, right? So he found a way to close everything up. The picture, any questions we have, and, you know, even the sense of who John Connor's dad is and all of that. It's and the storm is coming clearly. I mean, now that we know there's a second, we kind of know, okay, there's a second. But for people back then, they didn't know. The second one didn't come out for 7 years, so it's kind of implied that, okay, whatever's coming in the future, I'm now prepared for it, you know. And Sarah did grow a lot in this movie.
I've always loved how every time, like, I don't think I've yet to see a James Cameron movie that doesn't do this, but like, he's such an honorable director when it comes to even like the female roles, or like even in the content of the movie, even the violence. Like, it was violent, but it was also very honorable. Like, it wasn't too much in your face. It was like just enough to be quite disturbing, but not that it'll completely turn you off. Like, oh, what am I watching? This is awful, kind of thing. You know, it's just there's such an like
Art.
Yeah, he really keeps it in art and not like this overindulgence of, you know, fill in the blank. It's just honorable. I don't know. I love the way he does it because it makes you enjoy kind of movie genres you probably never thought you'd really get into. I remember thinking about the Terminator and I was like, ooh, you know, it's probably violent and intense, and I didn't realize James Cameron did it. And then after obviously watching more of his work, so then to come into this, I honestly had all I knew was that Arnold Schwarzenegger was the Terminator, and he was a bad guy, but I had no idea what the whole story entailed. So it was a wonderful surprise, and more kudos to James Cameron and just his artistic direction.
Yeah,
I love it.
I also loved watching the 80s, going to the 80s and watching film like this, because you really see the way movies were made in the 80s, the amount of like stunt work, makeup, it was shot in such a way where you see certain effects, but the way that they do it, I don't know, it's such a beautiful art form, the way they used to do film, and I really appreciated that.
Yeah. Well, and that's what's interesting is they definitely got creative with how they were going to get certain shots done. They didn't. It's just so fascinating is they had obviously concepts like the Terminator, and they didn't let any limitations they have stop them from getting it done and being creative. And I would love to see it behind the scenes of this one. And I know because we saw that Light and Magic, the ILM documentary on Disney Plus over a year ago now, but how much Terminator 2 changed the game, but there, ILM was doing things on a computer graphics level. So again, 7 years is going to do a lot, I'm sure, in terms of what the next one will entail when it comes to what they're able to do. But it's all to enhance the vision that's already there. I mean, they clearly were able to do it here, and I'm sure this, in its own way, with prosthetics, makeup, all of it, like you said, Mom, broke boundaries and did things that were like that whole scene with the hand, like, get out of here, man. And the way that they were able to make Arnold look seamlessly like an animatronic, but also not. And again, it's just super, super impressive. And the human eye definitely picks up on those things. And yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's that same passion. You just feel the passion that they had for the project and for the process. And you feel the time of the 80s, right? 84, but it's part of the story. It's part of the movie, and the way that the people are. The way that humanity was, the characters, even the cops, the police. There's certain ways of being on a cultural level that make this movie what it is. I don't think a movie like Terminator would work today. That's why it's
they've tried.
Right? But it just doesn't work.
Versions of it.
And I also think it's a commentary on the kinds of thoughts. We've talked. I mean, the Terminator, AI, all these different things, and and now where we're at today, it's just wild.
It's haunting too, because the fact that the future is only 5 years from now. Obviously, it's a very extreme version, but at the same time, it is kind of worrisome. It's eerie to see that our technological advances are getting to a kind of point that people in the 80s always, imagined. It's like okay, this is kind of the determining factor. It's like, okay, are we gonna mess up this world we live in, or is it actually gonna not become a Terminator kind of story?
And James Cameron's always loved the natural world, right? Like obviously more recently he's been more vocal about that, but even when you think about the Terminator in the future, there was no vegetation. It was just all metal, all machines. It was dirt, just empty, right? And that's what the future represented. And then when you come to 1984 and the way we end the movie, right? She's in the middle of nowhere, the mountains, the desert, and there's some trees, more trees than we've seen. And the storm is coming for all of that. So it's it's so interesting. It definitely will be.
But it's also like there's that parallel on both sides of the road where you have the storm on one and then it's clear on the other side. It's, we in one way or another, we're going to have to keep moving forward through time. So are we going to decide to look at the left and be afraid the whole time? Or are we going to look on the right and look on the horizon and what we're capable of doing and how we can be bold and brave and, most importantly, love a lifetime's worth in the now, in the present. And I think that's a big, big takeaway. And I feel like the thing I was finding was that James Cameron makes a lot of sincere sci-fis, very just heartfelt and passionate, if you will, passionate stories, especially in the way that, I mean, you could even look to Aliens, the way that despite the, the very slimy and disgusting aliens that takes over these humans, and it's contrasted with acts of love, of motherhood, of these beautiful, beautiful themes that it's tolerable. And like Jimmy said, I think the fact that he doesn't show every time someone gets shot.
Right.
He doesn't show every time that a dog gets taken out, or like these terrible things. We can assume what happens, and I think our ability to imagine and to place in this story scenes that we don't see, and we can again just really place our imaginations and fill in the rest. That does a lot. It does a lot. And same with the way that cleverly he puts on the sunglasses after that one complex scene where he takes out his eye, right? Gruesome stuff. But then all you have to do is just have Arnold Schwarzenegger put on sunglasses, and we can assume that it's still there. But he didn't have to put on that eye every time. So but it also does justice the makeup designer, because they can their magic, their work is still there in our imaginations. So it really just it uses everyone's artistic drive and passion as a vehicle to just tell a wonderful story. And gruesome, but
something strangely
still
collaborative
wonderful.
about that, where it's like they allow you to use your imagination to see the parts of the things that we don't see.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. And something about the Terminator, like there was definitely times where expectations were just completely thrown, like subverting expectations. Like, did I expect him to drive the car right through the police station? Absolutely not.
No.
So it's little things like that. We knew he was gonna break in. It's just the manner in which he would.
Yep.
Definitely didn't see that coming.
And then the way he was analyzing the wall and looking down.
So
He's like, I can break this.
He's like, I'll be back.
Yeah.
He just rams it.
Yeah, the whole for me of this is imagining seeing this in the movie theater in 1984.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, this just takes movies to a whole new level, because it's the genius of writing a story with this like horror element. This thing is coming after you, right? But there's so much more there. Josh, you touched on it beautifully. The whole power of love amidst this, this absolute chaos and terror and horror. The reality of that power is beautifully embedded in this like chase story. So I loved the notion of imagining what the writing process was for this. And I love that, I forget her name, I said it at the beginning, she also produced it. She wrote this with James. And I love how there's a respect for the female character, Sarah Connor, and what she's going through. There's such a sincerity. You said that word, Josh, I was spot on. And I really have very little to add on. I just think I'm kind of blown away by the reality of, like, for example, I was 2 years old when this came out. So I'm trying to imagine how people took this movie in, and I can imagine how it was marketed, but then you walk away from it and it's just this beautiful end shot of Sarah, and we understand the picture now. But it just, it's one of these films that you can sense change the way movies were made. Obviously, it put Arnold on the map. And then Terminator 2 comes all 7 years later, and that's another twist that I can't wait to take that right.
Yeah, I'm
because
excited.
I've seen Terminator 2 like, I don't know, 5-6 times. Like,
Huh.
It's a great movie. Very different than this. There's a lot in here that I just did not. These little intricacy moments, these just very nuanced, intentional. Everything was so intentional. Everything from like the cigarette with the cop. I mean, all of these characters are just so well written. So just from a writing standpoint, on a marketing standpoint, on a cinematic effect or impact, this movie, I think, really turned the table. I don't know James Cameron's career enough to know what he did before this. Not off the top of my head. I'd have to research that, and you guys will probably flood the comments with it, which is fine. But by the time you're writing those comments, hopefully by then I'll know like what influenced him, because this really did take things to a whole other level. Not just effects. I'm talking about story and themes and character.
Right.
Again, another strong female character. This is before Aliens. And so I really did really cherish that. It meant a lot to me that there was this really well balanced approach to the human aspect of this machine driven movie. So
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they're fighting for, right?
Yeah.
it's great.
Incredible.
Absolutely great.
Anyway, those were our thoughts on the Terminator. That was our reaction. What that was fantastic. That was so great. And we are definitely very excited to hear your thoughts in the comments. Definitely, like my dad said, meet us in the comments. Let us know your thoughts. How this movie impacted you when you first saw it. if there's any behind the scenes things in terms of the creation of this movie, that is good to know. And then and then we're just really excited for Terminator 2 to continue the journey, for sure. So definitely stay tuned for that. And again, if you guys want to have access to the uncut watch along of this reaction alongside other reactions that we've done on this channel, you guys can have access to our Patreon with the link in the description that's caught up above, or by clicking that join icon. So you have 2 ways to become members of MaJeliv, have access to those uncut watch alongs, as well as join the community of people that we just love to share movies, TV shows together and have good conversations about them, and seeing what things stand out to us and how we can apply that to our daily lives and live that out. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys can check that out. But regardless, you being here today with us has meant a lot to us. So thank you. Go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you guys in the next MaJeliv video. Have a MaJeliv day. Bye.
Bye.